ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। So today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 16, text 16. Aneka chitta vibhranta मोहजाल समावृतः प्रसक्तः कामभोगेषु पतन्ति नरकेषु च। वर्ड मीनिंग अनेक numerous, chitta by anxieties, vibhrantah perplexed, moha of illusions, jala by network, samabritah surrounded, prasaktah attached, kama bhogeshu to sense gratification, patanti they glide down, narake into hell, asucho unclean. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Thus, perplexed by various anxieties and bound by a network of illusions, they become too strongly attached to sense enjoyment and fall down into hell. Purport. The demoniac man knows no limit to his desire to acquire money. That is unlimited. He thinks only of how much assessment he has just now and schemes to engage that stock of wealth further and further. For that reason, he does not hesitate to act in any sinful way and so deals in the black market for illegal gratification. He is enamored by the possessions he has already, such as land, family, house and bank balance, and he is always planning to improve them. He believes in his own strength and he does not know that whatever he is gaining is due to his past good deeds. He is given an opportunity to accumulate such things, but he has no conception of past causes. He simply thinks that all his mass of wealth is due to his own endeavor. A demoniac person believes in the strength of his personal work, not in the law of karma. According to the law of karma, a man takes his birth in a high family or becomes rich or very well educated or very beautiful because of good work in the past. The demoniac think that all these things are accidental and due to the strength of one's personal ability, they do not sense any arrangement behind all the varieties of people, beauty and education. Anyone who comes into competition with such a demoniac man is his enemy. There are many demoniac people and each is enemy to others. This enmity becomes more and more deep between persons, then between families, then between societies, and at last between nations. Therefore, there is constant strife, war, and enmity all over the world. Each demoniac person thinks that he can live at the sacrifice of all others. Generally, a demoniac person thinks of himself as the supreme God, and a demoniac preacher tells his followers, "Why are you seeking God elsewhere? You are all yourselves God. Whatever you like, you can do. Don't believe in God. Throw away God. God is dead." These are the demoniac preachings. Although the demoniac person sees others equally rich and influential or even more, so he thinks that no one is richer than he and that no one is more influential than he. As far as promotion to the higher planetary system is concerned, he does not believe in performing yajnas or sacrifices. Demons think that they will manufacture their own process of yajna and prepare some machine by which they will be able to reach any higher planet. The best example of such demoniac man was Ravana. He offered a program to the people by which he would prepare a staircase so that anyone could reach the heavenly planets without performing sacrifices, such as prescribed in the Vedas. Similarly, in the present age, such demoniac men are striving to reach the higher planetary systems by mechanical arrangements. These are examples of bewilderment. The result is that without their knowledge, they are gliding down hell. Here, the Sanskrit word moha jala is very significant. Jala means net, like fish caught in a net. They have no way to come out. ओम अज्ञानंतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानांजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्दे अहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणं रघुनाथं नितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूपते श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So in this 16th chapter, Krishna is explaining the nature of demoniac people. In the beginning he explained, I think 2 verses or 3 verses about divine people. Now whole chapter is about demoniac people. So in this particular verse, अनेक चित्त विभ्रांता मोहजाल समावृतः प्रसक्ता काम भोगेषु प्रतंति नरकेषु च। Suffering from all these things when they are living in the body, while they are living in this life, what happened at the end? Na patanti narakesu च. So what is happening in this body when you are living, that is described in this 13, 14 and 15, all the previous 3 verses. That is the network, the jala, moha jala samavritaha. What is that moha jala? Moha jala is all these 3. Idam adya maya labdham imam prapsye manoratham idam asti idam abhime bhavisyanti punardhanam. Prabhupada wrote in translation almost these things, these 3 verses, these 3 texts. असो मया हत शत्रु अहं निश्चय चापरानपि ईश्वरोहम अहं भोगी सिद्धो अहं बलवान सुखी आढ्यो भी जनमानसी कोन्यो अस्ति सदृशो मया जख्ये दास्यामि मोदिस्य इज्य ज्ञान विमोहितः. So all these things, they are suffering. Envy and greed and all these things, and aneka chitta vibhranta. So many plans they have, and mohajala samabruta, totally bewildered in all this way. Thinking like that, I will do that, I will do like that, in this way, that way, many plannings. So the whole very life, ihaloka, in this very life, while they are living in this body, so they are actually in narak, jivit narak, because so much tense and stress, so much enemies, I will do like that, this is like Kansa. Kamsa, before death, he was almost like mad, bhaya unmad, like that. These people, they will never believe in God. So those who are Hari Vimukha, those people, they don't faith in God, they don't accept God, they think that themselves is God. And they, Prabhupada is telling here that they preach to others, why you are going to God? God is dead. You are God. You are God. Yes, in India there is a sect, they used to preach, they used to say that they are the perfect knower of Vedic literature. They themselves call their Arya. Yes, they are saying, we brought Satya Artha. And where they will tell, what about God? You are God, I am God, He is God, this paid, whatever, everything is God. Who is not God? Now only in temple, the deity they were saying, He is not God. Except that, everything is God. Yeah, that is the very thing they are saying. Don't go to temple. This is not God. Otherwise, everything is God. And when everything is God, why not He is God? No. He is stone, whatever matter they say. How come He can be God? They can be God. Don't go to temple. What is the use of going temple? God is everywhere. Wherever go, God is everywhere. That is also said in Shastra, God is everywhere. Okay, now then what is the use of going in temple? God is not in temple. If everywhere, temple is also within everywhere or not? That is there, but He is not there. He is everywhere. Anyway, so they have, those people, they don't like God. They are totally away from God. So how their lives, how they live? So in these verses, they are demoniac. Demons, they don't have faith on God, they have faith on themselves. And the demigods just opposite. They don't have faith on, they have faith on Lord. Anything happens, they will go to Lord, please. And demons, they will never go to God. They will by themselves. So they are, these people, whatever they are getting, Prabhupada saying, because of some of their good deeds they have done in their previous life, that's why they are getting something good. But they are thinking, no, nothing like that. This is because of our power and all that. So these faithless persons, they used to lead the life when they are living full of stress and tension and enmity, all these things. That is like hellish. And in the end what happened? Patanti narakesu chu. Paraloka also narak. This loka is narak, jivit narak. And the paraloka, what kind of narak? Patanti narake asucho, unclean narak, not good narak. In this narak, at least they are taking bath properly and sitting in AC room and suffering mentally and stress and all that. But they will go to, at the end of this life, they will go to the place until the Kumbhi Pak and all that. They will just say pakoda and puri, they will get fried. They will get fried and all kind of sufferings. They will all the insects will bite them, they will be cut into pieces, but they will not die. That is the jatana. When somebody die, and after that he is supposed to go to hellish planet, to Narakjantrana, because in this body is not fit to get Narakjantrana. He will die immediately by thinking of it. So this body will die here. They will put into Jamuna or somewhere they will do final rites, and then he will get immediately a new body, that is called Jatana Sarir. Jatana Sarir, that Sarir is befitting for suffering. Varieties of suffering, they will put like pakoda, fry you will not die. They will cut you into pieces, you will not die, but you will suffer. You will suffer, but you will not die. So that special body is called Jatana Sarir, only for kasta. So they will get this proper befitting body to suffer after this living body. This body they are suffering, and at the end, after dying, they will again go to Asucha Naraka, unclean hell, that is reserved for them. For whom? Now those who are no faith in Lord, those who are Hari Vimukh. These people, for them, Krishna is telling, for them, at the end, this kind of Naraka is arranged. They will go and get fried, all these things happen to them. So by hearing all these things, we should at least get scared and get prepared. Oh, we should not be like that. Mahatma used to say, because this body, prarabdha pahle racha, piche racha sarir. This body is made first prarabdha, means arrangement, just like you want to make any building, any machine, anything. First you have to make the planning in blueprint, in Naksha, then get into passed by MBDA or something. All this thing will happen. The engineer, in the final contractor will come, Thikadar will come, they will do the work. Otherwise everything in paper and pen done. So this body or anything and everything that is in the blueprint, that is called prarabdha. Prarabdha means what we have, the ananta janma, all these karma, savings are there. From that which karma is matured enough to give us fruit in the. So this body is the result of prarabdha karma. So that's prarabdha pahle racha, piche racha sarir. So first the blueprint done, then the building starts to come and that take place. So like that, when we got this body, means already our six in their janma, mrityu, and sukh, dukh, man, apan, everything is already fixed, downloaded there. We can't change it. So if you can't do it, then what you should do? Now only do Hari Bhajan. That should you do. Nothing else. You cannot do anything. You can't change anything, no matter whatever you try. So that's why they don't know that. They don't know that how everything and anything is perfectly arranged by Lord. Today, one of our old devotee, life function devotee, died. I was seeing the photo that they are putting in. So this line, it is written there, that Lord is so merciful. He is arranging a piece of cloth, some wood and fire for dead man. Dead man has no life, is not doing anything. But still Lord is arranging for him at least these three things. That somebody will take him to funeral ghat, and he will get these three things. He will get new piece of cloth, isn't it? Some wood and some bhura and this, that, and some fire, isn't it? A dead body is doing nothing. If he is not doing anything, if he get these three things, why you will not get 2 rupees? And why you are dying for it? You have to work and work and work. Why work and work? If the dead body is getting, you are living body. Why will not get? At least chant Hare Krishna, then you get. This dead body is not, cannot do anything what he is getting. So, still, those who are demoniac, they just viparjaya. They will never accept God. That is their nature. By nature, they are demons, They will never accept Lord. They have no faith on God. They have no faith on law of karma, no punarjanma, not in that. Prabhupada gave the example. All the scientists like that, they are planning, they are not believing on God. They are planning, okay, whatever we will do, we are doing, everything we are doing, and so for Urdhaloka, we are planning by machineries or some rocket or some sky shape, so we will go to the higher planet, just like Ravana. He was planning to prepare a staircase to heavenly planets, that people without doing anything, they can go there. But nothing happened. We are seeing in present situation also, many government people, they come there, many plans making, many plans. Panchavarsya, Vinsavarsya, one Prime Minister in India was there. And when he became Prime Minister, he immediately announced for a Vinsavarsya Yojana. In this 20 years, we will convert everybody into Ramarajya. Like that, he was making plan, and everywhere in India announced Vinsavarsya Yojana. And he not even continue for 20 months. What to speak of 20 years? Finished. The whole dynasty finished. So like that. So nothing will happen if it is not sanctioned. If it is not sanctioned by the Lord, nothing will happen. But still they will not accept it. For these kind of people, what will happen after death? This particular verse is telling. After death, patanti narake asucho. And this is after death. Before death, no. Before death, aneka chitte vibhranta. They will always perplexed with the varieties of plannings, with so much stress and tension. Live like this, aneka chitte vibhranta. Moha jala samabdataha. Prabhupada mentioned just like a fish. He caught in a jala, in a net. Tadfada rehta hai. He was trying, the fish will try his best to get out from net, but the more he will try, the more he will get into complication. So like that, these demoniac people, they will try their best, but they will never come out, because moha jala, that is moha. They themselves in the net. Without they then try how they are dealing, because of them, because of this, because of this. This will not work. They themselves are totally bewildered in moha jala. Another, the example they used to say, so one time one monkey, in Vrindavan there are many monkeys are there everywhere, in, out, wherever go monkeys. So one poor man, he kept some, he has some chickpeas, chana. So keep in a surai. Surai, you know, a water pot. Pot is big, but his face little, what do you say, not that wide, narrow, very narrow. So water pot like that. So put the chickpeas there and keep somewhere. The monkey said to, oh, all these things are there. So become very happy. So he went when nobody is there, put his hand full of chickpeas, and it's not coming out. When it is put his hand, he was going nicely, but now it is not coming out. Oh, shut, pura chilla. Then before he went alone, that I will not tell anybody that I will eat all these things. But now the hand is not coming. He tried his best. Now makes out other monkeys, they came also to help him. All the monkeys, they came, they tried their best, they can't help him. So all of them, they try to think, investigation committee. Wow, what is the reason? Why it is not coming out? They asked him, they interviewed him. You put the hand? Yes, I put the hand. Before 1 hour, I put the hand. Easily the hand went. Now why is not coming? I don't know. And all the investigators, big leaders, they can't figure it out. If the hand went, why it is not come out? They can't figure it out. So they are just thinking what to do now. They have to cut the hand off. What to do? Now it's not coming. But they cannot decide, Baba, just leave the chickpeas and will come out. They will not do that. because they are mohajala samapruta. So much cut into this kind of stress and this kind of so much desires. I will do that, I will get that. So much they never want to give it up. You don't want to give it up, then you have to suffer. Why suffering? They will go to different places, so many investigations, so many things, but they will not give this idea, the bhoga, kama bhoga prasaktaha, this word is there. Prasaktaha kama bhogesu, this bhoga vichar, they want to enjoy, the enjoying propensity they don't want to give. If they give it up immediately, they are out. The hand will come out immediately. You want to leave the chickpeas there, hand will come out. But that they don't want to know. How can I leave? But how can I go? How the hand will come out? Thinking, trying, crying, everything, but not happening. Same thing happening to these kind of demoniac people. They want full in their mind, I am the enjoyer, I am the proprietor, I am the owner, I am this and that, this, what you. They think like that, do like that, preach like that, and suffer like that also. Suffer like this. Suffer like this. The whole life they will be like that. And at the end, ready for them, reserved, Kumbhipaka, Vaitarani, Asuchi, unclean, hellish, hell, Jatana Sarir they will get, and get this Jatana for long time. So this is what Krishna is telling, how those people, those who are thinking like demoniac people, we are seeing many people like the same principle. In these 3 verses, 13, 14, 15, you can check out the nature around you, you will find many of them are like that. Many of them. Yes. You go out. Oh, why we are doing like that? What will happen doing Hare Krishna? By chanting Hare Krishna something happened? No. Big people, very educated, highly educated people, they are chastising us when we are going to market. You people, these are young boys, educated boys, you make them suffer, they left their job, they are coming. You are rascal. What we are doing? They are doing nothing, making them lazy. Making them lazy, yes. They should work. Are Baba, come one day with us and stay with us. How many hours you are working? How much we are working? Come to us. No, we are not doing anything. Why you leave this job and this, that? They think to enjoy and to suffer, that is only work. And to prepare to make something good, that is not work. They never accept it. They never accept it. Once Prabhupada was there in the beginning days in America. At that time there was no books, no temples, few boys and girls were there. Prabhupada used to send them 2 times a day for Nagar Kirtan. They were Harinam Kirtan in the street, they will go. And they are going. For 1.5 hours, 2 hours, they will chant and dance Kirtan and then come back. And they will get prasad and come back, get tired and prasad will Rajbhog. Wonderful feast. Puri, halwa, malpua. Because young boys, they were young boys and girls chanting one big industrialist. So he saw them when he was called. These are young boys and girls. What they are doing? Chanting on the street, speaking something, dancing. What they are doing? So he just followed them and they asked them, you people are not doing any job? No, nothing. What you are doing? Are doing these things twice a day? How you are maintaining our eating? Oh, first class eating. We never, in our life, our forefathers, they never also tasted that prasadam we are eating. What are you talking? Now come with us. That man follow them. Because all these big industrialists, what they will eat? Something boil, putting some sauce, bread, stale things. They don't know tasty, fresh gulab jamun, malpua. They don't know. So he went with them, and when they have prasadam, from the day he got this tongue, he never tasted that kind of tasty food. He said, you people are eating this every day, 2 times a day we are eating. What? Doing nothing, only chanting and dancing and eating? Yes. Who is managing? And our Guruji is there. And he went to him, Prabhupada. How you are doing? He said, Krishna. Who is Krishna? You don't know. Now I am working in factory for 18 hours a day. I never get food like that. I never chant and dance like that. These people are doing absolutely nothing. And they are chanting and dancing and eating. Now yes, I am becoming too much envious now. How come they are doing nothing, they are getting? Why envious? You join also? Na kya na? Yes. So what is the rules and regulation? Na give it up, your family, and come. Every day 2 times you will give, chant and dance and eat. Oh, I have to give it? Na yes. They will not give up. That's like monkey. He doesn't want to leave the sick piece hand and want to bring out the hand out. How can it happen? So all these bhogi people, bhogavadi, demoniac people, they have no faith on Krishna. They don't want to accept God, but they want to become happy. It is not possible. Not possible. The whole life you may prepare because you have some good deeds, some prarabdha is there. Because of that you may get some good body, beautiful, and some rich and something like that, some riches. But that does not mean that that's enough. Definitely after this body, this hellish planet is waiting for you. Confirm ticket. Yes. Those who are godless people, for them it is confirmed. Definitely. No matter how educated, how brilliant, how handsome, how famous they are, their ticket is confirmed for this Asucha Naraka, Kumhipak and all that. Confirmed for them. And another very subtle point we can understand, that for higher planets, all these vastus has no use. Vastus, the matter has no use. Only the bhava is useful. That's why in all these verses, Krishna is describing only the mood, the bhavas, not the vastus, not the matter, what they have. No. What mood they are maintaining, because that mood will carry. They are so subtle. These things will, this material body, all this matter, this money, everything will live here only. This is material world. These are not material. These are antimatter, something subtle things. So this thing is useless. All this matter is useless. What we are thinking material, we are giving 99% value to the matters and not even -1% to the antimatter. Everything, all point we are giving to the matters. No bhava, or not giving value to the. But here Krishna is telling all these demoniac people, what they have, forget it. What mood they have, what thinking they have, what feeling they have, that is carrying some value. Vibhranta, samabruta, asakta, all these kind of mood, feelings, thinkings, these have some. That's why it said, even in demoniac, even in divine, both mood is the thing. What you do, that doesn't matter. Why you do? What is your thinking, feeling and willing? What is your mood? What is your attitude? That values. That value. So that's why all these 13, 14, 15, 16, all these 4 verses, this describes only the attitude and the moods of the demoniac people. What they think, what they feel, what they plan, and they will face that. So the divine people, how they think, how they plan, how they feel, that's totally different. That matters. Not that physically you do something, forget. Physically also, what you are thinking, feeling, that will do physically. That's they are planning in these 17 and all these verses. So according to mood, what is their action, this will come. Again they describe how they will do all these things. Because their mood is like thinking like that, the action will be accordingly like that. Illegal actions. All illegal actions will be described in the coming verses. So that's why we should always be very careful to maintain our attitude, to maintain our mood, not the matter what we have or what we think. No. That particular mood and thinking, feeling, that values something. Because Krishna is Bhavagrahi, not Vastugrahi. Even all higher planetary systems, they are also. These people, they are thinking by some arranging some material things, they can go to higher planetary system, just like Ravana, just like our scientists. They are making some sky, some rockets and something like that. No, it is not possible. Unless you have to do the appropriate sacrifice, you cannot. They don't believe that sacrifice. They will create their own sacrifice. That will be described in the coming verses. They will do their own sacrifice. They will not accept the Vedic injunctions. That is their nature. So, all these people, those who are not believing God, not believing the scriptures, not believing the karma, law of karma, definitely in this whole life they will be suffering. What kind of suffering in the life when they are living? Na aneka chitta vibhranta. Varieties of planning, mood, oh, I want to do this, that, this. Aneka chitta vibhranta. And mohajala samavritaha. And prasakta kama. These three words, as they are, when they are living in this body, chitta vibhranta, aneka chitta vibhranta, mohajala samavrita, and prasakta kama bhogesu. These three, as the very suffering and their nature and their attitude, and while they are living in this present body, they are suffering from this kind of narak. This is also hellish. This is also hellish. Just desire so many things, getting nothing. All desire will be baffled. Yes. They will become so unhappy, so unhappy. Oh, I am making so much plan. Nothing happened. They will put all their yearnings, the whole life, they work for 18 hours a day and collect something, purchase a plot and build nice home, and when the Griha Pravesh, that day they will die. Oh, what will happen? Definitely they will become a snake or some rat to stay there. What to do? Because they have so much desire to stay there. So that desire, that values, that case, because you have so much intense desire to enjoy, prasakta kama bhogesu, you are so much intensely attached to this bhoga, enjoying. So definitely, but not this body, you will not get this body, another body will come for kama bhoga. Because in this body, we cannot enjoy. This body is not for enjoyment, the human body is not for enjoyment. So law of karma will give you another body. And this is, and mohajala samavrita, just like fish caught in a net. So many bewildering plans, so much desires. So we are just like caught in the network, mohajala samavrita. And that's why various chitta vibhranta. Should I do this? Should do that? Do that? Do that? Like that. Various. So these three, if somebody is aneka chitta vibhranta, that means he is full of stress. That itself. He cannot sleep, he has to take sleeping pill. And again mohajala samavrita, and more stress. And then prasakta kama, then triple stress. That is their life. That is the all big industrialists, big people, scientists. They are these three things, that is their nature. That's why so many hospitals, so many these things, because of these three, they are treating for these three things. These are the three. Somebody was telling me, we have all experienced previous 2 years, at least 1.5 years, the COVID virus. So have you ever got any case that any dog, street dog or cat, somebody got COVID virus? They died. Not even hardly case. So those who are beggar, they don't have strict beggar, they don't have house or they know. Those who are really good earning, good house, good house, they are only getting this virus. Because this is stress. Because these three are there. These are the virus. Aneka chitta vibhranta, mohajala samavruta, prasakta. These three are the virus. They are getting attacked by this. And all these people, they don't have this virus. They are free. They are totally, they have antibody. They have no tension, no stress, nothing. Nothing will happen. We are all in lockdown, but they are coming. All the birds and beasts, they are enjoying. Because they don't have these three things. They don't have any chitta vibhranta. They have only one idea, where is the food, I will get the food, that's it. They have no other thinking. And not mohajala samapruta, no asakta kam. So, this is we are suffering in this very body, the present body, through these things like hell, and at the end what will happen? Patanti narake asucho. So, Prabhupada almost in the long purport, I think there is no purport in this 13 to 14, 15. So all this purport he gave here. Because all these three texts, purports are given here, because all the three texts are combined with the 16. All these four texts are the mood, how in this present body the demoniac people they maintain. So all these 13, 14, 15 and the 16, what will happen in the end, that is there. How the present body, how they are living, and this is the description of 13, 14, 15. 16, what is the end? The end, patanti narake sucho. So these are the present body and ihaloka and paraloka. Present body and what will happen after death. After death also the hellish planet, Kumbhipaka narake is waiting for you. Jatana Sarir is ready for you. And now you are all suffering like this. So why? Because you are not accepting God. You are denying God. This is the only problem you have. This is the disease. This is the disease. That's why law of nature, law of karma is punishing you. The moment you leave these three things and accept God's plan, accept God is everything, the owner, maintainer, proprietor, then that's it. Then you will get free from this suffering, this narak, this everything will finish the moment you accept. So, that's why Krishna declaring in the end of Bhagavad Gita, just forget all these plans, all these things, all these things, forget everything. Now how can I have to maintain the family and this, that? Forget this stress. Just come to my shelter. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekang saranang braja. Just come to my shelter. I am fearing if I come to you, then what will happen to her? What will happen to this boy? What will happen to this? And the people will say, you are not doing anything. What kind of, you are baboda, hey? What thing this? Run. Huh? You run away from this. Don't fear, I will take care of it. Ma sucha. That's why Krishna told, don't fear. I will take care. Sarvabhyo papabhyo mukhyaishami. You are think that you will get sin? I am there. Take out from your sin. Don't fear. So Krishna is patting in our back. Don't be fearful. Be fearless. I am with you. I will take care personally. Aham tvam sarva pap. Personally Krishna think, I will take care of you. I will take care. If you go to take shelter of a big leader, mantri, MLA, whatever, or some big man, they may say, if you do bahut maska, then they may say, okay, I will help you. But when you call, help him, oh, I already called, phone him, so he will help you. They directly, they may not come. They may not pick the phone. If somehow or other they pick the phone, they will say, okay, I will tell him, he will do that. But Krishna is not there. Krishna says, I will come personally. Krishna is not telling, I will tell somebody to do. Krishna has the whole nature. The whole nature is working under the supervision of Krishna. Maya dakkhena prakriti suyate sacharacharam whole the Charachara universe is working under the superintendence of Krishna. Krishna can just do a ishara, sign, immediately things will happen. But no, I will come personally. That is his guarantee. And still we are fearful. We should just accept the word of Krishna and take his refuge to shelter and chant Hare Krishna and be happy. That's it. Hare Krishna. Is there any question or comment? Yes.
Maharaj, as demonic nature, we were all demonics before coming to Krishna consciousness. So this is Krishna's mercy that he has saved us from that demonic life. And demonic person also, whatever they are getting, Krishna is sanctioning them whatever they want.
Yes, because of their previous good deeds, they are getting it. This is all their prarabdha karma. Okay. Yes, in front of you.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Thank you for the nice class. I'm very sorry I came late. I was in the Kirtan. But because we are taking the class, I had to come and hear from you. Yesterday, I had a devotee I'm cultivating. She came and spent the weekend, Saturday and Sunday in the temple. He went yesterday to Delhi. This morning, he was sleeping. She was about to come from Angarati, and she dreamt that one of his neighbors want to shoot him with gun on dreams. So she was disturbed, and she wanted to ask me what's the meaning of those dreams. So I wanted to tell me the meaning.
So you want to ask why he is dreaming like that?
Yes, dreaming like that. It's God. So she wants to know the meaning of the dream.
Yeah, because he must be thinking something like that. Whatever we are thinking in the daytime, that may come in dream in night time also. Okay? You tell him you think of kirtan and prasad, then will dream also come like that. Okay. Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Maharaj, we are talking about demoniac nature. What we are seeing around the world, these celebrities in the film industry also we see, in the social world also we see, they are having a lot of name, fame, money. We think they are very nice, very civilized, very cousin. According to you Maharaj, according to your thought process, suppose if I name even Mahatma Gandhi also, because he was shot dead. If asking this generation, like our generation, if we ask you that if he was a pious soul, why was he given a death like that? Or if we talk about these celebrities who are holding now helicopters, they don't even want to walk on the streets, they don't want to drive in the cars, everybody is having helicopters nowadays. So Maharaj, don't you think that is demonic?
All they are demoniac. Do you understand what is demoniac?
Ravan?
No, that is example. What is demoniac nature?
Demonic nature.
Don't accepting Lord, believing on their own strength. That is demoniac. All these people, what you told, they are all believing on their own power. Not accepting Lord, not accepting Purva Karma, Prarabdha. Isn't it? They have done something good, maybe in some previous life, because law of karma is giving them, and because they have got a good birth, a good body, good education, good riches, wealth, so they should use it for the proper purpose, use it properly. Without doing like that, becoming godless, so definitely you are saying how they are pious people, why they will get the good. That is also, they have to, according to Krishna, they have to, after death, they have to go to the hellish planet again. Not only death, death they have to get, but after death, Asuchi Narak. That's what Gita is saying. If they are not accepting Krishna and Krishna's plan, then definitely they will have to do like they will face this result. Okay? Yes.
According to Mataji's question,
Yeah.
our predecessor Lord Bhavagragi Janata,
Yes.
why he is permitting
Why is permitting what?
for this?
Permitting because they have done some good deeds, na? That is law of karma. Krishna is not interfering the law of karma. You accept it? You see, he is asking the same thing. Why Krishna is giving them so many things, this thing?
Exactly, Mataji, why the society is not, why Krishna is not showing normal class people, the society, that the way they are empowering the society and then they are getting everything and how they are dying, that is not being seen by the normal class people. So they are bewildered. Normal, like I talk about this girl who is now about to rise, now she will be growing. She is not able to see how they are going to die or how they are suffering, how the celebrities have been suffering. They are seeing their good deeds. They are seeing their good name and fame. So why is Krishna not doing his activities?
Because then how we will get teachings from them? We should understand what is devotee and what is demon. Even these demons, they are giving lectures in Bhagavad Gita. They are writing commentaries on it also, but in a demoniac way. You know? Definitely, there is a very common question they used to ask. Why bad thing happens to good people and why good thing happens to bad people? Same question you are asking, same thing. Because this is law of karma. We should understand the law of karma. And law of karma also, that also, no matter whatever opulence, whatever good things, whatever whatever things you got, if you are not accepting the karma philosophy and the Lord, definitely your end will be, your karma will finish, then that's it. That's it. That is the thing we should understand. Okay? Somebody take a birth as a prince in a royal house, the son of king. Because his father was a king, so he has crores and crores, lots of money. But if he will not use it properly, then within few days it will finish, he will become beggar. Isn't it? So like that. If they will not accept our father is a Krishna, he has given something because of your good deeds. If you are not using properly, then it will be in totally different way. That's what happening. What to speak of nowadays? Take up Ravana and Hiranyakashipu. Nowadays in this world, can somebody match to Ravana and Hiranyakashipu? No. Concern like that? No. They were billions and billions times much more powerful than these kind of celebrities. But what happened to them? And what is happening to these people also? We should get lessons from them. So Krishna is giving them, showing them that we should get lessons from them. Yes. That's why our one Mahatma used to tell, Surdas used to tell, that from the beginning of the creation till now, never where you will find in any Purana, any Itihas, any Upanishad, any history, not a single example that if somebody takes shelter of Hari and he got a bad end. Never. Just one example you will not get. And you will not get any single one example. If somebody take shelter of anybody else except Hari, he will get a good end. You understand? That means it is 100% sure. No matter whatever life you are doing, if you take shelter of Hari, your end will be perfect. And no matter whatever you are enjoying now, if you are not taking shelter of Hari, your end will be definitely bad. Hundreds and hundreds of examples are there in the past. It is happening. So you should learn from that. Okay? Hare Krishna.